So today is Sunday, January 26th. We just got back from NYKO. I apologize in advance. There are small children that are still awake because we just got back from picking them up. But I wanted to talk about some of the new products. Let me grab them real quick because I bought a couple of them. I was a dummy dumb. So one thing they had at NYKO this year that was really exciting is they had a marketplace. So it was where you could buy individual sizes of all of the products and the new products. So a lot of people bought the individual cans of BIA before they bought a whole case. And I was not smart enough, didn't see that when I walked in, so I bought a whole case and I was giving away to the Uber drivers and like other people, you know, testing them out. They're so good. These are more tart and sour than the Berry Bellini. Berry Bellini to me is kind of not super sweet, but it's not tart. Whereas this Citrus Sunrise is tart, kind of reminds me of like a Tang, but not like so tangy. Super good though, super good. It's got broccoli, spinach, carrot, sweet potato, orange, apple, strawberry, sunflower seed, shiitake mushroom, maitake mushroom, and green leaf extract, raspberry ketone, ashwagandha root powder, plus all the other stuff it's got in it. But the one question that a lot of people were asking about the products was the fact that like their biggest concern is sugar. And so Isagenix is really working to find smart ways to cut back on the sugar without adding any kind of artificial sweeteners, because we know we're not super big on that. Hey girls, can y'all go over there so I can do my call? Thank you. So good things are coming down the pipeline. The other thing was a little peanut butter bite. So I'm actually kind of disappointed in these, I'll be very honest. They are come in little serving bags like this. They're like little serving nuggets. They're 100 calories. They did talk about this one ingredient, DNF10 yeast peptides. This is supposed to be really good for something. I missed what it was for, but I'm kind of disappointed because only 8 come in a box and it's $23 a box. So it's kind of like, yeah, you know, like this wouldn't be something you can enjoy every day. And like the nutrition is all there, but it's just one of those for me, like it wasn't great enough that I would be like, oh, I need like 5 boxes every month. Like that, this one's kind of like a bougie purchase to me. If I can be honest. I didn't try the Harvest Thins, but I heard that they were good, not super garlicky or overpowering, which was good. I also did not try the chocolates because I, again, didn't even think about trying them at the marketplace, but I heard from a lot of people that they really enjoyed them. So those are good things to know. They do, so the new super chocolate is what they're calling, are both sugar-free. You get to choose between dark chocolate with tangerine or milk chocolate with tangerine. And I've heard nothing but good things. I myself am not a chocolate and fruit girl unless it's chocolate covered strawberries. Hey, girls, it's okay. It's okay, we'll fix it. I myself am not a chocolate and fruit girl, so that was kind of like a hard pass for me. But you know, I just tried the greens like last week, so maybe it'll be one of those things that I'm like, oh, I can't live without it. I really do think these cups will make a comeback because they were so popular, and they're just so handy. So I will buy every one of these. I will do giveaways with these. Like, they're incredible. They really are. So that's the product side of things. There are a lot of products coming out. We did merge with the Zia company, ZIJA, which is a completely plant-based company. All of their associates are now becoming Isagenix associates. There's going to be some kind of conversion process and some kind of like learning curve there. But what they did say is because there's an influx of, I want to say like 200,000 or like 300,000 associates from that company coming to Isagenix if they were a working associate, there is going to be an influx in people showing up at our events. So if we are, because it isn't a United States and Canada based company, so if we are wanting to go to events, we need to make those decisions very quickly because they will sell out faster now. And I was like, is that a marketing ploy? And Jessica's like, no, they're serious. Like, they will sell out now because they want to know what this new company is that they're a part of. And I think it's a voluntary switch. I think if they didn't want to switch, they didn't have to. But if they did and they, explain the compensation plan and all of that and how we're merging, I'm going to be interested to see how that plays out in the months to come with all the new plant-based products that they bring to the table, and how Dr. Plant reformats those, or what he does there. Because I believe, if I read correctly, that is the company that he came from. And so all of those creations are his to begin with. So I have a feeling he's going to reformat them. They're going to kind of redesign some things to fit Isagenix. But that is the, what am I saying? That is the product side of things. I am most excited to talk about the business side of things, because y'all, it was lit up this weekend. They have added so much money to our compensation plan. It is unreal. Like, it is unbelievable. And it's fairly simple to understand. The one thing they did say is, if you do not understand the compensation plan, you need to go to the back office, go to tools and resources and look, because there are so many explanations and different ways. Go to YouTube and look, like, find something that makes sense to you. But most importantly, I need to make sure that you understand it. Because that's kind of like my job. So what we're going to talk about is a 90-day action plan. This planner, my next 90 days, you can find in the isagenixbusiness.com. They have it on there where you can print it out. You can take it to like Staples or something, and you can print it out. And I actually sat on the plane today and like read through the entire thing. This is so much better than any one that they've ever had. I've been to the events for the last 2 years and received these, and this one is like so much better. One, the paper quality is better, and it's huge, so you like have like all the room to write. But the first thing it starts out with is time blocking. This is something that they really focused a lot on this week, was time blocking and knowing where your time is spent. And it breaks it down into the mornings, like specific hours and days and times, and it just gives you an idea, like, what is your ideal day? Where are you fitting this in the pockets? And they really encouraged us, if you are not where you want to be, stop, please, go sit down. If you're not where you want to be, or you have associates on your team that are not where they want to be, you need to have them fill this out, whether it be this exact one or they print one out and they track their time. Reese, please stop. They need to be filling this out and showing you what they're doing. And so we can assess that and say, okay, this is either moving you forward, or you're spending too much time on things that are not income producing activities. It's just kind of an identifier. And so I will actually be doing that this week, which is going to be kind of sketchy because I'm leaving Wednesday morning super early to drive back to North Dakota. But one of my things was, I'm going to make this work. I got to figure it out. Whether I have 10 minutes or I have 2 hours, like, I've got to be touching my business every single day. Because when I do that, it builds that consistency muscle. And that's what every single person talked about on stage. Build your consistency muscle. Whether it's 10 minutes a day, it's 2 hours a day, it's 10 hours a day, whatever it looks like in your life, you have to be touching it every single day. You have to be doing the 3x3, which is 3 new reach outs, 3 follow-ups, and 3 encouragements. That was another thing. They said, you celebrate more of what you want. If you want more people cycling, you have to celebrate the 1 cycles. If you want more people cleansing, you have to celebrate the cleanse days. If you want more people talking about Isagenix business on their page or product users sharing, you have to celebrate what they're doing now. You can't wait until they get to their ideal goal or they reach their first 5 cycles or whatever before we start celebrating these things, because they will never learn to celebrate and they will give up, because there's no joy if there's no celebration. So we have to make that a priority. But right here on the checklist, it talks about what to do for beginners, for us. A focus, like, what do we do in the first 60 days? Presenting that opportunity to someone new. Once a day, 10 times a day, you choose. But finding someone to present the opportunity to, taking them through the compensation plan and saying, this is how it is, this is what it looks like, this is how simple it is. This is how you make $900 in the first 2 months if you want it, or the first 10 days if you want it. It doesn't matter how fast you want to go. This is how you do it. And it's the same for every single person. Everyone comes on the same playing field. The new thing is there's now no $29 membership fee if you are coming on as a preferred customer. I believe they did say that you do still pay that fee if you become an associate, is what I heard. Yeah, which is fine. But so sorry, that was my husband. Scared me. Yes, take it upstairs and talk to Daddy. Social media posts. So this should take like 5 minutes of your day. Creating social media posts, sharing your story, highlighting someone else's. That's something I've got to get better at, because I need to be sharing other people's stories, whether it's in my actual stories or it's on my page, celebrating other people. Talking about the product lifestyle. This is something that has to become a part of what you do. And I'm not talking about like taking the selfies with your cup. And let me tell you how embarrassing it is to go through your pictures as you're like deleting them. You're like, I literally probably have 1,200 of those pictures. Like, kill me. It's so bad. You know, finding a creative way to share the products that's not like always like, oh, look at my cup, because I've done that so many times and it's awful. Walking people through a day using the products in your stories. I did that with Cleanse Day the other day and I had so many questions. Contributing to the team pages, whichever ones you do, and then doing your 3x3x3, or if it's 5x5x5, whatever it is. And then going through the customer and associate checklist. This thing, they've reformatted that too, and it is like on par. Let me see. All of this is in the tools section of your thing, but like the new member casual share business checklist. What do you do for a living now? Do you enjoy your work? What would your ideal life look like if you could design it? How much money? Like, it's all there. All the questions you need to be asking on the phone are right here. And you can answer for them, or you can record it on a different paper, or you can voice record it somehow through Zoom, whatever it is. Keeping track. And one of the questions that it asks, when you're working with your new members, ask them to give you a top 10 list and have them send it to you tomorrow. And then ask them some questions like, what attracted you to network marketing? What do you think will be your biggest obstacle in building your business? List several places where you interact with people in your daily life, gym, store, social events. Like, all of these things are here. And then ask them to commit to an event. It's like, why haven't I been doing this the whole time? I don't know. I can't tell you. And then for the new member checklist, it's kind of what we have in our welcome email. Is he going to call you back?
He'll call us back after dinner.
Okay. It's kind of what we have in our new, the document that Mary created, all of that in there, it's right here. And then the little welcome email that you send them that says, hey, thank you for joining us. These are our pages. This is where you can find resources, all the things. So the other thing, girl, the other thing we're going to talk about is
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
What was that link?
I said, huh?
Is it Isagenix.business or Isotools? What is that link?
Isagenixbusiness.com.
Thank you.
So all the resources are there. And let me see. It has a page in here that specifically talks about all of that. And the one thing they are trying, girls, I need y'all to be really quiet, okay? Hey, use your whisper voices. The one thing they are trying to do is to combine these and condense them, because they realize that there are so many and it's all over the place and it's confusing. They said that's been one of the biggest complaints, is like how many websites they have. And I agree. It's kind of a lot. Okay. So what I'm going to go over really quick is the compensation plan. Just quick breakdown, because I know Lacey's on here and Lacey's new, and I promised that I would show her how to do this. And so I'm going to record it on here so our new people can see it. I got to find it. And then I'm going to explain the Leader in Action worksheet and how it works. And then I will kind of, I think y'all know the updates to the ISOLife and Isotools app, but I'll kind of explain something really cool that happens when you have the pro version. So,
Hey, we get Shirley's one.
let me grab my pen. Okay. So this is another cool thing that they have is the you share, they share, repeat. I know they've always had this in here, but this is different this year, because on the back of this page that's kind of explaining it, it walks you through it. So when you're explaining it to someone else, you can read right off of this page, because it's exactly what we say. What excites me most is that Isagenix has a simple way to help you pay for your products. It's called the you share, they share, repeat. So who do you know that would want amazing results like yours? There are packs that suit every, Reese. I need you to use your voice, please. There are packs to suit every goal and budget, but for example, let's use the weight loss value pack. Simple math. Let's say that Susie enrolls with a weight loss value pack. So Isagenix would pay you $100. So we got Susie, value pack, $100. Bob, $100. And then it explains it there, but I'm going to draw it out on this other side because there's another side here. So let's say here's you, and then you are going to bring on 2 friends with you, because accountability is everything. So you have Susie and Bob. So Susie and Bob, you got both of them, one on each side. They're going to get started with the weight loss value pack because we believe it's the best value. And after trying the greens, I really enjoyed the greens. So for referring them to those special packages, you're going to get $100 when Susie gets a value pack, and then you're going to get $100 when Bob gets a value pack. So $100 for each. And then because they are BFFs and they're going to come on the same work week, Sunday to Monday or Monday to Sunday, that bonus is going to double per package. So you're now going to get $200 per package just for simply telling your friends, I'm getting excited. It's awesome. So then Isagenix is going to say a big thank you, and they're going to give you a $100 bonus simply for telling your friends and saying thank you. So right there, it's $500. You spent $589 plus tax, title, and license on your original pack. So let's just say, for simple math sakes, you spent $89. But now we want to teach Susie and Bob how to do it because sharing is caring. And we really want them to get their money back so that they love us and their products are paid for and their spouse is happy. So we're going to teach them how to do the same thing. And when we do that, we have now made it to the second level of leadership in this company, which is known as manager. So when you create consultants, anyone that has 2 people, you share, they share, you get a $100 bonus for those people. So now you've created 2 consultants. So Isagenix has given you another $200, $100 per consultant. So now you're up to $700. If you do this in your first 60 days, they're going to reward you with another incredible bonus, $250. But now, because we are in the Crystal Reset, that bonus doubles. But for simple math sake, we're just going to go with the straight up $250, saying thank you because you're a great human and you shared something you love. So you have now made $950, and you have made, your pack paid you a little over $300 and something. Not really great at math, but it's incredible. It's incredible. And it is incredible to do the math that simply. So for simplicity's sake, we'll stick with the value pack because it's always simple. So with the Crystal Reset, all of these bonuses that you get for rank advancing, so for consultant, it's $50. That now becomes $100. For manager, it's $250. That's having 2 people that have their 2 people. That now becomes $500. For a director, which is you plus 6 consultants, 6 of your friends having their own friends, their own little party. It was $750. You're now going to get $1,250. Is that right? $1,200? I'm so bad at math. Don't judge me. No, $1,500. Am I? Guys, this is bad. Hold on. Don't judge me. 7 times 2. Okay, $1,500. I'm so dumb. I'm so sorry. And then executive, you normally get $1,000. It's now $2,000. Instead of it ending in April, it goes all the way up to celebration. So you have until July 12th to cash in on these bonuses and help your people cash in on these bonuses. It's incredible. Like, that is insane. The other thing that they have opened is manager pools. This is ludicrous. So when you hit, previously, when you hit director, you got to take place in manager pool or director pools. Director pools is just like this lump sum of money that Jim and Kathy Cooper have decided every month we're going to give to these people for growing their business. They've now, I think it was like 50,000. Now it's at 75,000. They've added an extra 25,000 to the pot. Well, now they've opened up that same opportunity for managers, $75,000 a month for doing your job, serving people with these products, helping your people find their people. So what does this look like? We figure out your benchmark. I explained it kind of in the team page today. There is a place in your back office under reports. Then you go to the business tab and then you scroll down and it's director pool current month. And at the top, it will tell you your cycle benchmark. And that's where you start. So then you go to this handy little sheet called the Leader in Action. They put a couple of them in here. I just gotta find them. The Leader in Action form is put in place to show you the main pillars of growing your business with Isagenix. It's really genius and really smart to start figuring out how to fill it out and teach your people how to fill it out. Because if you can show them how to fill this out consistently and send it to you weekly for accountability, if they're really interested in growing, Mary, I'll find it and I'll attach it in the team message thread. But if you can teach your people how to do this, you will teach them how to grow a legitimate business with Isagenix, because it's based on 4 pillars: personal growth, personal enrollments, personal enrolled rank advancements, so the people you enrolled, rank advancing them, and then numbers of weeks at active executive. Now, because they are opening manager pools, I'm assuming that this is going to apply to managers and above now. So I just keep track of it. Like, even if I'm not an executive, I'm just keeping track of that as positive numbers. If I'm staying at manager or above, I'm giving myself a 1 for the week. So what you do is you have your cycle benchmark. And let's say, I'm going to put example, but let's say your cycle benchmark is 2. So it's the month of February. Your cycle benchmark is 2. So you go down the calendar and you put the every Sunday in that month right here, and that's the Leader in Action week. Girls, I need y'all to be really quiet, okay? That's the Leader in Action week. So based on the end of that week, so like tonight, you would be filling it out at midnight if you stayed up, or first thing tomorrow morning. Say you have 2, your cycle benchmark is 2, but you actually got 3 cycles this week. So I always put a little, whatever my number is in the corner, and then it would be +1. So I got one cycle past my cycle benchmark for this week. Let's say I enrolled 2 people, okay? And then I personally rank advanced 1 person, and I had 1 week at manager. So then the next week comes around, and I had 5 cycles. So +2, I enrolled 1 person, nobody rank advanced, and then, you know, I stayed at manager again. So I'm just gonna fill this out. So 0, because I only got 2 cycles this week, no enrollments, no rank advancements, manager. And then we had 8 cycles. So 0, 1, 1. Okay, we'll just say there's 4 weeks in the month. So this is what it looks like. You're just filling it out based on the actions that you have done this week, who you brought on, how your cycles have grown, if they've rank advanced, you've helped them, if you stay consistent at your rank. So at the end of the month, what you do is you add up the columns. So right here, this is where a lot of people get lost. So when you have this, I always do plus or minus, so I know whether to add or subtract the points from my cycle. So I had +1, +2, 0, and then +6. So I'll add that up, and that's 9. So it goes down here in the total column at the bottom, right there. And then I enrolled 3 people for the month, so I bring that down. I rank advanced 2 people, and I stayed consistently at my rank for 4 weeks. So what I have now at the bottom is 9, 3, 2, and 4. So it says you now multiply those. So I'm gonna do 9 times 3 times 2 times 4. That gives me 216 Leader in Action points. And like Erica admitted on stage yesterday, she had no points for the entire month of October, November, and December. Because if any of these numbers down here are zeros, like any of these right here are zeros, you zero out. It doesn't matter how great you did in any other. That's how they want it to be consistent growth across the board. Now, it's not a bad thing. If you still enroll people, you still grew your cycles, but maybe you didn't rank advance anyone, like it's not a terrible thing, but this shows you like what you need to work on most. And so like my area is always rank advancing. And a lot of times it's, you know, I need to enroll a couple more people. What are you doing over there? I see you. So that's what that is. Now, you have your cycles. This was your benchmark. You grew 9 cycles over your cycle benchmark. So now Isagenix is going to take that pool money and they're going to divide it up among the people who stayed active. And it'll be a per week kind of thing, but you'll get paid out in a lump sum. So let's say it was $75,000. There were 200 people that stayed at manager. That's 375 split. I'm not going to do that math. Basically, you're going to get a lot of money. So just stay at manager or above and you'll be golden. But they'll pay you out over. So whatever it is, however many they had active, they divide that 75,000 up above the people active each week at manager. You have to be manager for a full 7 days. And then they pay you on top of that. So you still get your cycle money for the cycles that you make, $54 a cycle. And then they're going to pay you on top of every cycle above your cycle benchmark each week, and it maxes out at $1,000 a month. The director pools, I think, max out at $2,500 a month. And then the executive pools max out at $5,000 a month. And so there aren't that many people that are manager and above. There really are not that many people that are willing to do the work that it takes to help people grow. And that's what they talked about most. It's not about enrolling a bunch of people. It's about rank advancing those people and helping them rank advance. Are you saying hi? Say hi, guys. It's about, I mean, you're going to have to enroll quite a few people before you find someone that sees the vision. Sometimes, maybe not. But it's about teaching them to help their friends. And it's about teaching them, you know, to grow. And there aren't a lot of people that spend the time or energy to do that. And that's what they talked a lot about this week, is like they have made it easier than ever to rank advance and get paid for it. And to help your people rank advance and get paid for it. Now, the last thing is the executive bonus, the $10,000 executive bonus. So for every month that you stay executive for all 4 weeks, the first 2 months, you're going to get a $750 bonus each month. The third month, you're going to get a $1,000 bonus, and that repeats. And so at the end of the year, that totaled up to $10,000 extra, just for staying active and continually helping people. And I mean, there's way more bonuses than that. Like when you hit so many cycles, like 5 cycles is a $250 bonus. 10 cycles is a $500 bonus. 2-star is like a $2,000 bonus. Like they are so generous with the money that they're giving. It's ridiculous. And it's all there. It's all there, and anyone has an opportunity to earn it. So the last thing that they have done is they have updated the ISA Tools to Go app. This is really cool because now there's a free and a paid version. On your free version, you have access to the same things that you have in the ISA Pulse. So you can see who's moving their business forward. You can see how much more volume you need on which side to cycle. You can get notifications for your orders, like all of those things. On the paid version, that's the other thing. In the free version, there's a link that you can send to people that is a questionnaire that asks them all the questions that we ask on the phone to help guide them to the right pack. And it shows them which pack is perfect for them based on the answers that they gave. And if they do that and they purchase within that, you still get credit for it. It places them smartly in your downline based on where you need volume. It does the work for you. It's bananas, like bananas. The other thing is with the ISA Tools to Go Pro version, which most of us pay for, it's like $14.99 a month. You can now send samples to people. So like if it's their birthday, you can send a birthday cake shake packet, or you can send them 2 cans of BIA as a sample. And I think it's like $4.99 and $8.99. But you can send them samples. So if you have a bunch of people and you're trying to get some new business and you want to know who wants samples, do a drawing. Say, you know, comment or like on this or do whatever. I'm going to send out a sample today. You follow these things, you'll be one of those people. There's so many cool things coming out. You can now enter your ISA Body Challenge stuff through the ISA Life app, which is incredible because that's where most people don't enter, is because they have to go to their computer, they have to upload their photos. It has the timestamp thing on it for you already. So all you have to do is submit or take your photos. Like, it's so exciting. Now, this is the other thing. Now, as soon as you submit your after pictures, you get your $200 product voucher added to your back office immediately. There is no waiting anymore. I still haven't got mine from completing my challenge in November because I was in an official judging period. Your t-shirt will be there within 30 days of submitting your results. Like, just so many incredible improvements on how we use the apps and how we share the business, and just making it ever so simple, updating more videos, more Instagram story kind of things to the ISA Tools to Go app. Like, it's all the things, y'all. And it's all the things. It's so exciting. But does anybody have any questions about anything? I'll be happy to go over and explain. I will upload this as soon as we get off, and then she's figuring out her hand. And then I will upload it in the team page. Are y'all pumped? We're all so freaking pumped. Like, it's so exciting. There's never been a better time to show people how much of a blessing financially this business can be. Like, there really has never been a better time. And you can speak with the utmost confidence about that. It's simply by learning how to explain you share, they share, repeat. Show people how they can make $900 just by telling 2 people. I mean, and it'll differ if they have different packages, but have the belief in the value pack. Like, get people started with the premium or the value pack. Help them experience that, like, oh my gosh, I just made $900 simply by just using products. And the thing is, even with the 30-day money-back guarantee, if they don't stick with it, you don't lose that money. That's what people are worried about. Well, what if my friends don't like it and they send it back? Do I lose that money? No. Isagenix never takes your referral money back, your commissions back, whatever you want to call it. Never. You'll lose a little volume, but you'll survive, I promise. So, anybody, I'm excited. Like, I'm so excited. I'm so tired, but I'm so excited. It was such a good weekend. Such a good weekend. Ow, 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 ow. But if you guys do not have any questions or anything